Review, and today we're going to be talking about a little documentary I like to call Ghost Heads. And today, Ghost Heads is a documentary about the fandom of Ghostbusters and the phenomenon that it had inspired on people and, generations and generations of people. And the original Ghost Head, the Ghost Heads of, the Ghostbusters chapters of everywhere. So this is going to be this movie. This is going to be the this is going to be my little review of this. So, yeah, the documentary, if you don't know what I'm talking about, the documentary is about, sprained my hand, is about the fandom that Ghostbusters had, basically the impact that Ghostbusters had on everybody. And it's not just the young or the millennials, it's everybody, people old, young, everybody. And it's a documentary that shows, the positives of, Ghostbusters fandom, and the fact that there are people out there who dress up in these costumes and go to conventions and do stuff like this. It is a very interesting world they have. It's a very great but I would say good bonding of friends and people. So you've got the documentary opens up and it's people talking about their introduction to Ghostbusters and what it really means to them. They actually showed a woman who was in AA, and she became a ghost head after, she was done drinking. She would, instead of just drinking, she would just watch Ghostbusters and watch them back to back, and she started to become more of a fan. She became a ghost head. Later in the film, you find out that her husband, who's also another Ghostbusters fan, too, a ghost head, I'm sorry, I can't get used to, I'm used to Ghostbusters fans. Fine, I'm a ghost head too. See, I got the t-shirt, my denim jacket has the Ghostbusters patch on, which I call it my official Ghostbusters patch. I have a hat, the blue shirt from the movie, when they're giving out the blue shirts, at the end, the guy dancing on the truck like this. You have that. I have the Lego you can't see. The Lego Ghostbusters. I'm watching this Chinese Zodiac in a moment. Alright. The Lego Ghostbusters, which I dumped $50 into, and I was like, I saw it, I'm like, I'm buying it. I'm sorry, I'm buying that. Two of my favorite things come together. Lego and Ghost. I know people out there will be like, you fucking man, baby. It's like, go fuck yourself. You're just a man-child yourself, but you traded your toys for other toys. Practicality, yes, but I like Ghostbusters. Fuck you and Legos. So anyway, this documentary also showed Dan Aykroyd. It had Dan Aykroyd, Sigourney Weaver. It actually had the two guys from the beginning of the movie were, you know who I'm talking about. The effect is pissing me off. That guy and the girl who's figure 8. She looks pretty good for her age, and so does the guy. It also had Walter Peck in it, and from all the stories I heard of Walter Peck, he hated this role, and it just kind of ruined his life a little bit because people would get into bar fights with him, and he tells a story where a bunch of kids were coming back from camp, and everybody saw him. God damn it. Sorry, someone was calling me again. So I know it's my mom for cigarettes, so, yeah. Hold on! God, you know what, let me do what I have to fucking do. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna leave that in there, fuck it, I don't care. You're gonna find this absolutely fucking funny, because she needs her cigarettes, and my dad needs, fuck it, never mind, it's not important. We're talking about Ghost Heads, which is a great documentary. It's about Ghostbusters. Let's talk about Ghostbusters and how it affects everybody. Ghost Heads is a documentary about the Ghostbusters phenomenon. It's about how people come together to help people and how it's affected their lives for a positive outlook. It had some stuff about the new movie in there, and I was just kind of like, I hope you like it. It's I can't argue, and I'm not gonna go see it in theaters. I'm gonna wait until it's on DVD or some shit like that. But yeah, it was a very heartfelt documentary because like they had people talking about like family members. They watched it with family members and stuff like that, and they talked about Peter the guy's named Peter, and it's not Peter Venkman, it's Peter Moritz, who was the original Ghost Head. He was the first ever Ghostbusters fan who would dress up in the suit and the exact suit and get up and go to these documentaries and conventions. And go to these conventions, and they were talking about him, and he was also talking about like the dangers of being addicted to it too much. And he was like, yeah, sometimes it gets like too much, and it's like, you gotta cut back and you gotta separate it sometimes. And it's like, oh, I get it. Cool. So yeah, Paul Feig, yes, I am a actually, I live in an attic, Paul, and girls, Melissa McCarthy, Kristen Wiig, Leslie Jones. I kept calling you Leslie Mann in that one review, so I apologize for that. Leslie Mann's the ginger. Leslie Jones is the black woman. Kate McKinnon, who, alright, cool, all good. But yeah, the documentary did show, like, the love and passion that Ghostbusters have, and at the end, they all went to see the movie, and yeah, it's just like, it's like being a Trekkie in the sense. It's like being a Trekkie or a Star Wars fan, stuff like that. Even my experiences as a kid, I loved. You know how many times I watched Ghostbusters? I know that movie by fucking heart. It's muscle memory. I know every little incident and every scene in that movie, especially this, and also the sequel too, because I watched them back to back because I didn't care if like the sequel sucked. I didn't have like that. Yeah, you can say I had nostalgia goggles on, but that's not the point of the fucking thing. All right? People talk about nostalgia and it's a bad thing and it's bad. No, it's like you see something in these heroes. You see, like the same thing when you see Batman or Superman, the Fantastic Four, or Spider-Man, which is one of my favorite superheroes. You see that and you're like, there's something interesting. But with Ghostbusters, anybody can be a Ghostbusters. It's not like Batman, where Batman's like, anybody can be Batman. No, anybody can be a Ghostbusters, because these guys were normal, everyday people that had their own unique gifts. You had Egon, who was a genius. You had Ray, who had heart, but he also had the craftsmanship to help build Egon's proton, their equipment. You had Peter Venkman, who helped them out. Yes, he also caused a lot of shit, but he was kind of a leader too. You have Winston, who you could relate to Winston easily. And my thing too, I always wanted the proton pack. That was the coolest fucking thing. The suit too. I dressed up like a Ghostbuster for Halloween one year. But yeah, that's the thing I love about Ghostbusters, and even the second one, the lore, like the concepts of shit, and just how things played out. God damn it, oh my god, it's the Scolari brothers, friends of yours. I've hired them. Tried them for murder. Gave them the chair. See, I remember that line. And this is what this whole documentary is about like how it has affected our lives. And you know what? Yeah, so yeah, Paul Feig, Melissa, the girls, hey, how are ya? I am that one of those trolls, so how you doing? Yeah, I'm sorry for I haven't seen the movie yet. I don't think it's that good, but I don't blame you or Paul Feig. I blame Amy Pascal, neither Ivan Reitman or Dan Aykroyd, because they made the fucking original movie. So thank you, guys, and thank you, Paul Feig. I liked your original concept, and I think you girls are women. You women are absolutely hilarious. So until then, this is this kid saying, take care, love you, and bye-bye, from this kid's production and this kid right here.